Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Amanda, are you hearing that? You hear that?
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Maybe louder? Okay.
What about me?
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. What do you think? A little louder? Or? We'll give it a shot. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you all for coming out. Thank you for coming to Charlton. You joined us on Saturday night, which is our original night. We're going to have original music and we're going to have original comedy for you all night. My name's Jason Von Stein, and I play my father's songs. He's a songwriter. He's been writing music all of his life. And I play his music out. He has emphysema, so he can't play it anymore, so I play it out for him. And Bob, Chef Bob, our awesome chef back there, has graciously given me an opportunity to not only share my father's original music, but a lot of my friends' original music and original entertainment. So thank you for coming out and trying something new. So my father, Jim Bonstein's been writing music all of his life. This is Mr. Zac Denton. He's performed with us before. He's going to perform tonight with us, whether it's fiddle or violin, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, he's going to jam on some of my father's songs here. We have a full night of entertainment lined up for you. We got Amanda Henke. She's going to be playing. We got Andy Liechty. He's here. And we got the stand-up comedy of Yoshee So and Stef Darnell. And then also Mr. Zac Denton. He's still here. He's going to be here all night. So, all right, this first song we're going to play for you, my dad wrote in 1987. It's called Southern Nights. Southern nights, good old boys drinking hard tonight, jukebox playing all night long, rock and roll rhythm to a country song, and I'm sure the beer will flow and angels, sure they roam, me and the boys can take our share back home. If I find I'm running shy, there won't be tears, 'cause I won't cry, 'cause I don't want nobody to hold me anymore. When I'm a neighbor on private cover, beer in the house if you can't find a lover. There's no cost 'cause there ain't been no cover. Just finger a knife under night to lover. And I'm sure the beer will flow and angels sure they roam. Me and the boys can take our share back home. If I find I'm running shy, there won't be tears, 'cause I won't cry, 'cause I don't want nobody to hold me anymore. Another round for the boys and me. Set them up and just let them be. They've been working hard digging land, and no one stops and tries to understand. But I'm sure the beer will flow and angels sure they roam. Me and the boys can take our share back home. If I find I'm running shy, there won't be tears, 'cause I won't cry, 'cause I don't want nobody to hold me anymore. 'Cause I don't want nobody to hold me anymore. Mr. Zac Denton on the fiddle. All right, thank you very much. Is the volume okay? Did you go off guitar or anything? More guitar? Okay.
Thank you.
All right, next song we're going to play. It's called Brown Jug. If you check out Von Stein, it's V-O-N space S-T-E-I-N. I before E except my last name. I've been getting in trouble all my school career because of that. You check out Von Stein Brown Jug, Lord. You can see a cool music video for this. So, or hopefully you think it's cool. So, all right, this is called Brown Jug. Brown jug in my hand, help me chase a memory again. I know I can count on loving you. Make a walk with me tonight, if not my eyes, at least my mind. 'Cause I can't love without you. Brown jug, I lost my heart, never saw it come apart. I guess the brown jug always knew. It can make silence clear, and drinking it won't bring you here. But it's as close as I can do. And tell me I'll be alright. The jug will hold me through the night. But when I wake up I miss you. The brown jug's only living blue. My love for you is overdue. This brown jug never goes away. Brown jug won't let me down, keep the tears from falling down. It's only there to ease the pain. Just a friend to hear my voice, not alone is life's choice. The only friend who's not insane. And tell me I'll be alright. This jug will hold me through the night. But when I wake up I love you. The brown jug's only living proof. My love for you is hungry proof. This brown jug never goes away. Tell me I'll be alright. This jug will hold me through the night. But when I wake up I miss you. The brown jug's only living proof. My love for you is hungry proof. This brown jug never goes away. This brown jug never goes away. This brown jug never goes away. Mr. Zac
Better
Denton.
than last month.
Zachy D.
Has anybody ever called you Zachy D?
No, that's a first.
Yes! All right, and it's an original. All right. The Birdman, Zachy D. That's not a bird noise. That's terrible bird noise. You want terrible bird impersonations that we hear all night. All right. This next song we're gonna play for you, E minor. It's called Faraway Angel. I'm doing a Kickstarter right now. I have a idea for a music video for this song. It involves a Frankenstein lab, and what it is a mad doctor is trying to bring a beautiful woman to life. And as he attempts to do this, a bunch of hijinks ensue and nothing works out. So if you want to check out Kickstarter, and you go to Faraway Angel, you can see the comic book version I've drawn of this crazy idea, and you learn all about it and how you can be a part of it. So, it's called Faraway Angel. My father wrote this October 15th, 1989. I've seen the morning sun breaking off the gentle wave. I can almost hear your voice living in the time I'm safe. Every night is lonely time, thinking of the days when you were mine. Why you left stays on my mind, darkness gets a royal shine. Faraway angel, your own spirit free. Take a hard look at what you've done to me. Only love can heal this hurt in me. Faraway angel, come on home to me. I wanna hold you now, just to kiss your lips against now. I can almost see your face, then disappears without a trace. I guess I got a thing for you. I'll be sad and I'll be blue, spending days and nights with you, but only in my mind. Faraway angel, your own spirit free. Take a hard look at what you've done to me. Only love can heal this hurt in me. Faraway angel, come on home to me. Faraway angel, your own spirit free. Take a hard look at what you've done to me. Only love can heal this hurt in me. 10. All right, that's awesome. Play with violin players, but you're a fiddler. All right, I like it. That's good. All right, cool. So that's called Faraway Angel. If you check out Kickstarter, you can see a bunch of, I don't know, a bunch of ways to waste your time, kind of. So check it out. Why not? Be good. So there's other ways to waste your time. All right, this next one we're going to play for you. It's one of my dad's slower songs. It's called Ghost of Time. He was thinking of a train, thinking of like a homeless guy in a train with a stick and a bag of picnic bag or whatever, the typical what you think when he was thinking of this song. And yeah, I think it's one of my dad's prettiest songs. It's my uncle, my dad's brother. It's his favorite song of my dad's. So from January 15th, 2008, again in G. It's called Ghost of Time. Boxcar, I don't know fast or far, God knows. The rain is gently falling, silently I hear you calling, you're not there. The rhythm of the rail car beats just like your tender heart, and I just stare. Every town I'm passing leaves behind shadows cast, you're always there. Our ghost of time is calling, the dead of night is falling, feels like I'm losing my whole world today. Feels like it's slipping away. Crying like a lonely child in the night. Every mile seems longer when your imagination's frozen flight. In the distance I hear thunder, and I stop and wonder where you are tonight. Makes you crazy, me to do one more for you, and then we're gonna have our first first act come up. It's gonna be Amanda. So this is from August 30th, 2011. It's called "The Handle of the Gun." It's a E minor A7. This is Zac Denton. Thank you, everybody. He'll be our featured artist on April 25th, so make sure you check out for that. All right, let's get Amanda up here. She's going to be our first artist for the evening. Thank y'all for coming out.
How do you want to sit? Stand? Or what's best for you?
It doesn't really matter if you're already set up to sit. I can sit.
Oh, well, I can move it. Anything you want, however you want. Okay.
No. I practice it.
Okay. Yeah, we can adjust these things. Whatever you're comfortable with. Thank you so much for coming out. So yeah, talk about any upcoming shows you got. Talk about what inspired to write. So you got a watch right here. You got an extra 10 minutes. Do it. Whatever you want to do.
Tuning, but got some strings on here.
You need a tuner?
That one. Thank you so much.
What's that? Oh, that means that was okay. Sure. Okay, so here is your power tube. Let's get the light where you're comfortable. And let me know. I can adjust, however you would like. I'm gonna get these cameras set up. Love you, Dad. Love you, Mom. Thank y'all for watching. Don't fall on me.
Oh, I can see myself. Wow.
Okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Sometimes people ask me if I'm a lefty. I'm like, I hope you're not mad at me, but the way the angles are.
That's good.
Birdman. Okay, cool. Let me know if you need what you want to make. I'll get you a water, okay?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Great. Whenever you want to go.
Can you hear me?
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. All right, check, check. Check, check, check.
Cool. Awesome. All right.
Alright,
All right.
cool. Thank you guys. My name is Amanda. Thank you, Jason, for organizing everything. And this is very exciting. I'm very happy to be here. I had some poutine already, and it was delicious. Very excited to have my salad when I'm done playing. So, first song I'm going to play is called Secondhand Suitcase. It is about a suitcase that we used to carry around with us to our performances, and it's sort of busted up, and I thought that was a nice metaphor. Very much. I just got new strings on this guitar, so I'm making sure I'm still in tune. This next song is got a little bit of Greek mythology in it. It's sort of an exploration in how we blame other people or other things for our problems. It's also about drinking a little bit. So. Dionysus, by the way, is the Greek god of wine, so this song is called Prayer to Dionysus. The drunken times have come and I have seen a wicked face. It's easy to succumb to that liquid fall from grace. Honey hides a bitter toll and I'm under its spell. I'm a mortal soul and the bottle suits so well. The myth foretold a god of gold who harvested the wine. I'll stake my claim to pass the blame so I can stay in line, stay in line. this prayer, Dionysus, may you leave my thirst alone. When I find myself in crisis, may my willpower be strong. And if I lose to temptation, may I call upon your name. Dionysus, let me drink, and you can take the blame. Where I started losing virtue by default. I've been saying I'm broken hearted and it's Aphrodite's fault. Then nectar burns a question with that elemental heat that threatens the suggestion that the one at fault is me. So should I shift my fault onto a mythologic scale, or cross the river Styx and return to tell the tale? Or will I send this prayer to Dionysus, may you leave my thirst alone. When I find myself in crisis, may my willpower be strong. And if I lose to temptation, may I call upon your name. Dionysus, let me drink, and you can take the blame. I'm sorry for the pain.
Yeah!
Thank you. Thank you, guys. This is a cool spot. This is my first time out here, but I think I'll be coming back. This next song is called To My Younger Self. It started out from a conversation with a friend when I was thinking about, you make a lot of progress when you're growing up, and you don't always see that when you're there. And I sort of thought about what I would say to my younger self if I had the chance to, and that's sort of where. Thank you so much.
What's it?
Oh, I'd love to say. Hold that thought. Thank you.
I'll buy one of those things at some point. There you go.
Alright. So this is sort of what I would say to my younger self if I had the chance. Hey there, child, I know your face. You own my memory. Days go fast, but seem so slow. You'll be here eventually. I know you're scared to use your voice. You'll cry before you scream. Words hurt just like sticks and stones, and night ain't just for dreams. Well, I can't tell you what's to come, how strong you'll grow, how far you'll run, and there's no fun in knowing your own fate. So suffer storm clouds of your youth, grow slow from what they stole from you. Sometimes the better times arrive a little late. with devils you don't know. Be the best, but know the worst will always help you grow. The wrong path sometimes leads you right. It's far worse if you never try. You might not win your first time out the gate. So burn the bridges that you dread. The fire will light the path ahead, and better things will grow there if you wait. It gets better, better. Nights grow darker and storms get wetter. The calmer winds dance in the eye, where wings of wax won't fail to fly. The child inside will stay there if you let her. I tell you when you get here, it gets better. That child inside will stay there if you let her. I tell you when you get here, it gets better. So remind me when you get here, it gets better.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, y'all. I'm very excited for the rest of the evening as well. Give it up one more time for Jason Von Stein. Yeah, absolutely. That was a great set. I love hearing your dad's songs. All right. Oh, I guess I probably should put my cable on here. Alright, this next song is called Glass Diamond Man. It's sort of about how easy it is to get taken advantage of, I guess, when you're lonely, when you're vulnerable. And I guess the rest of it kind of speaks for itself. When I was invisible, looked me in the eye, smoke and mirror shooting every night. I bought the tarnished spoon, served me slander every day, and only the price of that we paid. Then I lifted the veil, and the wall was covered in writing. I lifted the veil, and I couldn't see what you've been hiding. You're just a snake will smile and fool's gold eyes. You're just a glass diamond thing. Couldn't see through your disguise. He said, careful girl, there's poison in his soul that'll spread before you know you've lost control. I bought the antidote, turned to ashes where it fell, but wanting love drowned out the warning bells. Then I lifted the veil, and you coerced what you couldn't steal. I lifted the veil and chose not to see the truth it revealed. You're just a glass diamond bed. Snake will smile and fool's gold eyes. You're just a glass diamond bed. Couldn't see through your disguise. Then you hid me away in a room painted black. do a little plug on Thursday, March 19th. I will be doing a female songwriter in the round event at Waller's Coffee Shop in Decatur. There will be 5 other women playing that night, all of them ridiculously talented songwriters, and I'm stunned that they asked me to be part of it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm honored and excited about it. So it should be, thank you, it should be a really good night. I should have kept this photo again. Why do I keep doing that? This song is sort of in line with what that event's gonna be like. This song is called Shame. In the cover of darkness and of blinding light, surrounded by reminders why she hates the night. Filled with fear, she's grown to despise. A change of clothes can stop prying eyes. Pain turns to power and she's growing strong, fighting ceilings of glass for a place to belong. Medieval mindsets get in the way. Nevertheless, she persisted and she's learned to say, I'm not a bank with the vault left open or a car parked in a back part of town. I'm not gonna take it if it's what you're hoping. There's no use waiting for my guard to be down. If you have no control, I'm not the one to blame. Shame, shame, shame. The winds are changing, so you run and hide for a safe space to mock the storms outside. Thunder shouts for those without a voice. You don't believe the sound, but that's your choice. You think of mean girls who want smiling colors, about a glib metaphor, about an open purse. Wonder why they taunt your wandering hands. Tell me what a scary time it is to be a man. I'm not a bank with the vault left open or a car parked in a bad part of town. I'm not gonna take it if it's what you're hoping. There's no use waiting for my guard to be down. If you have no control, I'm not the one to blame. Shame, shame, shame. I'm not a bank with the vault left open or a car parked in a bad part of town. I'm not gonna take it if it's what you're hoping. There's no use waiting for my guard to be down. If you have no control, I'm not the one to blame. Shame, 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 shame. If you have no control, I'm not the one to blame. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame.
Yeah!
Thank you. Appreciate that. So I guess I've got time for maybe one or two more. Sorry, I can see the clock. Okay, cool. I guess while I'm on this fret here, this next song is I tend to just let this one speak for itself, but it's sort of just about relationship pitfalls, I guess. This song is called Teach Me to Need You. I found your picture in a frame, said 1,000 words you never tried to say. The silence don't add up too much, just currency that no one's gonna pay. Another lesson cuts through like a blade. Another door slams to the beat of a song I needed that you never played. Every time you shoot me down, you teach me better how to dodge. Each time I'm in this desert, I see more of the road. And every time you stumble and go walking out the door, you teach me not to need you anymore. Teach me to need you. Teach me to need you. Teach me to need you. I love you even more than anybody's done before. Please don't teach me not to need you anymore. I found a journal in a box, but a candle for the man you used to be. I don't know if he'll stay at rest, but I'm homesick for that face I never see. Last night I dreamed we had a dance. Rice was thrown and you held me tight. But when I reached out for your touch, I might as well have been alone that night. Each time you pull away, you push my heart into fire. Every new denial sends me dancing on a wire. And when you long for silence in a bid to be secure, you teach me not to need you anymore. Teach me to need you. Teach me to need you. Teach me to need you. I love you even more than anybody's done before. Please don't teach me not to need you anymore. Teach me to need you. Teach me to need you. Teach me to I love you even more than anybody's done before. Please don't teach me not to need you anymore. I love you even more than anybody's done before. Please don't teach me not to need you anymore. Love's a wager, so they say. Can't stop the dice from falling where they're thrown. The game of life is hard, but I'd rather play with you than play alone.
Yeah!
Thank you. I think that's gonna be it for me if that's good.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, cool. Alright, thank you guys for listening.
Like I said, talk about.
I'm very happy to be here, very excited to hear the rest of the evening. I'll stick around.
Let's give Amanda a nice round of applause. Yeah, that was awesome. All right, thanks for being an awesome crowd. All right. We got Andy coming up here now with this awesome, it's a bolo tie, right? Bolo tie.
All right, getting ready for you. All right.
Am I good?
Plug. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
So, we'll switch over.
Very excited about it.
Good set.
Oh, did it just hit you in the face?
You did just send me the face.
Did you just catch it on video?
That's on like Ford videos, yeah. So it can't be used in court of law. So it's all about love here. So.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'd love to be litigious, so.
No, you don't.
Hey, Amanda, let me borrow the tuner. Oh, never mind, I have one.
Oh,
I got one up here if you need it.
I happen to have one.
is that the one you're fixing?
No. It's the one I bought at Iron before. switch the microphone here.
Yeah, sure. That'll be the fix here.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Just cameras. It's not gonna mess you up to have your face here, right? Back a little bit. Hey, Willie, how you doing? All right. I'll let her know. Thank y'all for watching.
Check. Check. Oh, look. I see myself.
Sounds good.
Not enough.
I think it sounds good. That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Nice guitar.
It's a sad world. Nothing looks good to me. It's a mad world. And even nothing on TV. People talk. They ain't saying nothing at all. Just wanna fight. Don't think they get the point at all. Cause it's good for me, don't make it good for you. But you know, it ain't that bad. We would all be better off in a world that ain't gone mad. A world that ain't gone mad. Folks wanna sit around and judge people on their views. There's a whole lot of smart folks even smarter than you. Cause it's good for me, don't make it good for you. But you know, it ain't that bad. We would all be better off in a world that ain't gone mad. A world that ain't gone mad. Cause it's good for me, don't make it good for you. But you know, it ain't that bad. We would all be better off in a world that ain't gone mad. A world that ain't gone mad. All right. I pitched a fit about my tuner, and I didn't even tune my guitar. This thing even work. How do I look down there?
Look good.
It's my good side.
Tall.
Good, that's what I was going for. I've got the coronavirus, so I brought my own microphone. Can you joke about it yet? Can you joke about Corona yet? Is it too soon? Well, it seems like yesterday I saw you. Still feels like you're sitting right next to me. Well, I've got to shake this old memory if I'm going to be free. Even though you're 1,000 miles away, I can still feel you in the wind. Even though you're gone, well, I can still feel your skin. And I wish that I could see you again. Even though you vanished in the wind. I feel like I could die right here. I've never been so lonesome I could not cry. Even though I know I'll never see you again, I just gotta say this right now. Even though you're 1,000 miles away, even though you're gone, I can still feel your skin. And I wish that I could see you again. Even though you vanished in the wind. Even though you vanished in the wind.
Yeah!
Hey guys. It's another Christmas without you. I'm feeling sad here and kind of blue. This year is different, oh, don't I know? There's no amount of hold out. Cheer me up, oh, no one can. Oh, I'm the saddest elf in the land. Your mistletoe's still hanging on the wall, and I'm still waiting on that call. Oh, Santa, won't you please bring it back? this holiday is come and gone, I'll be waiting by my telephone for the call that never comes. You're still out there on the run. You gotta cheer me up, but no one can. I'm the saddest elf in the land. Your mistletoe's still hanging on the wall, and I'm still waiting on that call of Santa. Won't you please bring her back? I've gone to the mall and put her on my list, saying I grant my only wish. It won't take much, oh, can't you see? I just want her back here with me, oh Santa. Won't you please bring her back? Cheer me up, oh, no one can. I'm the saddest elf in the land. Your mistletoe's still hanging on the wall, and I'm still waiting on that call, oh Santa. Won't you please bring her back?
Yeah!
Thank you guys. Reverb.
No, this doesn't.
I'm experimenting with reverb. So now it comes down to this, not sure what I've missed. Too many wasted nights, too many wasted days, lost in that smoky haze. I was lost, I was found, now I'm lost again. Guess I never will. May not be on the road, oh, but at least I've still got control. Have you wondered, aimlessly, on this here quest to be free? Oh, but I guess that's just me and me. A little Tennessee whiskey, it's all I need to comfort me. I've stolen from hate, I've stolen from will. I was borrowed from you. I guess that's just what I do. Midnight be on the road, oh, but at least I've still got control. I may wander aimlessly on this here quest to be free. Oh, I guess that's just me being me. aimlessly on this here quest to be free. Oh, but I guess that's just me being me. So now it comes down to this. Not sure what I've missed. Too many wasted nights. Thank you guys. I'm a little hoarse. Does that make me a pony? Should save the jokes for later. Sing this other part. Come on, Amanda. Let me take a picture from high on this hill, 'cause I'll always love you, girl. You know I always will.
Let me take a picture and I'll hang it on the wall. Be there to remind me what you look like when you call.
Pictures traveled so far, they'll be there when you die. Be there on my birthday, you won't see it forgot. Deciding something sweet, hold and wait to see. Send that picture on home to me. Let me take a picture, I'll put it in my wallet. Then you'll see what the world looks like from inside my pocket.
Let me take a picture and I'll buy a silver frame. I'll put it on my desk and all it'll never be the same.
Pictures traveled so far, it'll be there when you're not. Be there on my birthday, you won't say it forgot. Decided something sweet, holding away to see. Send that picture on home to me. Let me take a picture and put it in a book. And when I get sad, you know, you'd always have a look.
Let me take a picture and I'll put it on the shelf. Then I'll never feel alone by myself.
Pictures traveled so far, they'll be there when you're not. Be there on my birthday, you won't say it forgot.
What's up, Dad? Love you, man.
Holding away to see. Send that picture on home to me. Let me take a preacher, pound this hill, because I'll always love you, girl. No, I'll always will.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Mid-song, I thought of a better joke than my coronavirus joke. I brought my microphone because I had onion rings. That's better than the coronavirus.
Thank you, John Prine. Most people find it.
That's true. I wish my lyrics were as clever as John Prine's. He's very clever. Let's see. Just another folk song written on a page. It's just more words written on a page. It's just another high. It's just another low. It's just more talk, not enough action. All these words ain't satisfaction. It's just another high. Just another low. It's just another high. It's just another low. Gotta get a move on, gotta get away. Can't stand still, so might as well stay. Can't go out and I can't stay in. Not here. The shape I'm in. It's just another folk song written for the age. Just more words written on a page. It's just another high. It's just another low. Another bad decision and another closed door. Another day older and I still want more. It's just another high. It's just another low. It's just another high. It's just another low. Gotta get a move on, gotta get away. Can't stand still, so I might as well stay. Can't go out and I can't stay in. Right here, the shape I'm in. It's just another folk song, written for the age. It's just more words, written on a page. It's just another high, it's just another low. When's it gonna end? When's it gonna stop? Can't sit down and I can't stand up. It's just another high. It's just another low. It's just another high. It's just another low. It's just another high. It's just another low. It's just another folk song. Just another folk song. It's just another folk song.
Yeah.
There you go. It's hard without you here. It's tough now that you're gone. I'm sitting inside my room and I pour my words into this song. Know you had to go, couldn't find the heart to stay. Head on down the road, you gotta make it your own way. And it's never the right time for us here in this life. Maybe give me a call, maybe Maybe stop on by some time. Maybe by then you'll find a way to change your mind. Maybe you'll reach Texas and you'll turn that car around. Maybe that's how this whole thing was done. Maybe, but I don't think it is. Said I should move on, that I should get on out of the way. I skipped a line. They say you got to Houston and they say you're doing fine. They say I hardly ever come across your mind. They said I should move on, that I should get on out of the way. They say anyway, almost never the right time for us here in this life. Maybe give me a call, maybe stop on by sometime. Maybe by then you'll find a way to change your mind. Maybe you'll reach Texas and you'll turn that car around. Maybe that's how this whole thing was done. Maybe, but I don't think it is. Thank you. Is that it or shall I do one more? It is 7:55. I'm surprised I can remember all these songs. I almost haven't. Let's do one more, Amanda. Come on. I don't know the other one that we know.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't think of that.
You need a capo? I got one here.
I had one here a second ago. It's probably stuck on my feet. Set it down here.
What's up, Facebook world? Everybody's doing well tonight? Having a good weekend?
Hello, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Whoever the other people were from the movie. Justin Springfield or whatever his name was.
Nice. That's a good memory, huh?
He was in the movie, right? Would you like to go with me? Need someone to keep me company all night.
Keep me safe and I'll keep you warm. Stay with me and I'll do you no harm. That's right.
Well, I don't want this night to end.
It's okay to be just
Go with me up to the moon. Hurry now, it's almost June. It's almost June.
snow is gone and the sky is blue. There's only room for me and you right now. Me and with you.
I don't wanna be alone.
Just let me take you
Had to choose between the moon and you. You know just what I'd have to do. Tell you once and I'd tell you twice. Never take anyone's advice. So yeah, that's just what I do. Nights like these I shouldn't end. The dawn is breaking and now we'll start again. We'll start again.
If you're with another time, another place, I guess I'd be just fine.
Do you think you wanna stay?
Do you think that there's a
Had to choose between the moon and you. Know just what I'd have to do. Tell you once and I'd tell you twice. Never take anyone's advice. So yeah, that's just what I do. That's a professional operation. That's exactly 8 o'clock. Hey guys, my name's Andy. That's Amanda. That's Jason von Stein.
Alright.
That's Zach.
What's that?
All right, everybody, let's give A&A. Nice round of applause.
All right, we got Harvey Glickson. He's going to be coming up next, so let's get him on up here.
Great.
Thank y'all again for coming out here. After Harvey, we got some stand-up comedy for you. We're going to have stand-up comedy for the first time. So we're going to have Mr. Stef Darnell is going to come up later on after Harvey. And then we got Yoshee So coming up later on after that. So Harvey, come on up.
I'm gonna be lazy and sit on the stool.
That'll work. We'll do it however you like.
We switch back to that other one?
Yes. Is that cool?
Yeah, is that
Okay. Yeah, however you're comfortable. The big stool and the little one.
big one's good?
You need a music stand?
Yeah. It's original stuff. So if I don't remember the words, nobody's gonna know it, right?
There you go. I'm kind of living my life.
I'm easy.
What's that?
I'm easy.
Okay, cool. And easy. You need anything?
Maybe a little volume.
Volume? Guitar volume?
Yeah. That's good. Vocal, yeah, that's good. What's the clock for? To let me know in 30 minutes?
8:30? Yeah, 8:30.
How are you guys doing?
Yeah! Yeah!
For all you old people out there, this is the at-risk tour. You're not supposed to be out in public, especially if you're over 60. Anyway, I'm gonna play some original songs. The first song is about burning bridges, and I'm gonna do it as a medley, which is the other song that I go into is about what people do and enhance their life, superstition, that kind of thing. Anyway, the first song is called Around the Every Next Corner, and the second part's called Evil Eye.
Yeah!
What, volume?
Yeah.
Vocal? Test, test, test. Test. 1, 2. How's that? Okay. Is that all right? try. Just pass me by. I guess I ain't your kind of guy. Maybe it's just a lazy eye. Well, thanks. Like I said, this is the opening Tri-County at-risk tour. Let's see. Like, this is another one about. This is one about getting older, and I see some of you guys out there. Find yourself repeating yourself a lot. Going from one room to the next and having to go back because you left something. That's what this song's about. It's called I Got a Habit of Repeating Myself. right, I'm gonna play a song about repeating myself. Y'all fell for that one. I forgot. This is a pretty new song actually. So y'all haven't heard any of them, so what difference does it make? This song is called I'm Taking My Time. Get up, maybe hang around. Time to smile, turn it upside down. Time to work, but I'd rather play. Time to leave, I'll be on my way. Time to burn it down, have to straighten up. Time to speak your piece, or keep your mouth shut. Time to be messy, scrub yourself clean. Time to whisper, I'd rather scream. I'm taking my time, ain't in no hurry. If I'm going too fast, I'll be sorry. I'm taking my time, baby, I ain't worried. I'm taking my time, just taking my time to pay attention, find a place to dream. Time to cover your tracks, you know what I mean. Time to be bold, proud to lead. Time to make a stand, bend the knee. I'm taking my time, ain't in no hurry. Time to double down, then take a chance. Time to spin the wheel, break the trance. Time to be generous, time to be tight. Sometimes I'm wrong, this time I'm right. I'm taking my time, ain't in no hurry. Well, I might be sorry. I'm taking my time, don't need to worry. Baby, I ain't worried. That's pretty new. That's still kind of a work in progress. All right, this one's about a medical dilemma that, for the most part, affects white people. And we're coming into that season in a couple of months, so this is kind of a precautionary note. It's called Burn, Baby, Burn. right, this is a song my wife doesn't particularly like. This is about what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but this is a true story that never happened. It's called Snake Eyes. True story that never happened. But she still hates it.
I got one more.
No, that's it.
That's it? I don't even get to play wire.
8:32, yeah.
Well, I started at 8:05. Let me play one more.
All right, you get one more. All right.
This is my greatest one.
All right, last one. This is another song about getting older. It's called Just the Way I'm Wired.
Just the way that I'm wired.
the morning. Just the way that I'm wired.
This concludes the At-Risk tour. I'm going home to quarantine. Can I unplug?
Yep. All right. Cool. Very much. Is that good? I love that song.
This guitar is older than most of the people.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it up to Mr. Harvey Glickson for a featured act for tonight. Yeah, thank you very much. All right, we're going to switch things up a little bit. We're going to have some stand-up comedy for you. Mr. Stef Darnell, he's our featured stand-up comedian for the evening. So yeah, let's give him a nice round of applause. And yeah, come on up here and the stage is yours. We're going to be doing this every week, so make sure you tell your friends. Come on out here on Saturdays, hear some original music, original comedy, eat some wonderful food. Tell your friends. Thank you all again very much for coming on out. All right, everybody, let's give a nice warm round of applause for Stef Darnell.
Okay, cool. Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Where am I at? Like, where I think everybody looked at me like he does not belong. Not like that, I'm just saying, they like used to seeing, you know, a 6'6" black dude with a Star Wars jacket on, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. You don't mess, I'm gonna let you just adjust. That makes me, I can get to look at my sexiness. How y'all doing up for real? Y'all good? Everybody good? Y'all regulars here? Y'all like this spot, Charlton's? This spot is nice. They got some good ass wings, man. It's just delicious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So tell the chef, whoever the chef is, I guess I can tell him myself since I can see him. Hey man, the wings is delicious, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I walked in and I've been back there talking to these lovely people back there, and I was telling them that I had no idea what I was gonna say when I came up here, because I didn't know how I was gonna relate. You know what I mean? Because not that, you know, y'all white, and that's awesome, but most of y'all are a little older than me. And I tell jokes to, like, you know, people that are a little younger, you know what I'm saying? I had no idea what I was gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure somebody in here name is Agatha or like Martha or something like that. There's no Marthas in here. They don't make Marthas and Agathas no more. Gertrudes. Like, what happened to them names, man? They like extinct or something. Like, they just stopped. Like, a meteor hit and killed them all. I don't know what happened. That sucks. Which I just came back from Dallas. Just, you know what I'm saying? Flew in. I had some weed that. Hey sir, do me a favor, bring me that beer. You would be the best person ever. Somebody, can one of y'all bring me that beer right there? Fantastic. Cause I'm parched. I ain't mean to make you work, even though you're at work. She's like, this is what I do. Stop. Let me stop. But nah, like I came from Dallas and everybody in there, you know, everybody in the airport had masks on and all that stuff. And then I got to Atlanta. Nobody had masks on. Like, they don't give a shit about the coronavirus in Atlanta. Like, it's like, I just think, like, white people in general don't give a damn about the coronavirus. Cause y'all, like, we claim we good. Like, I went to a party and watched white people for 2 hours play beer pong with the same cups. Like, what y'all doing? Like, not worried about germs or nothing. And they were dipping the ball in that little dirty water and stuff. Like, that's not cleaning that ball off. Like, I don't understand. They don't care. Like, I think the cure for coronavirus is Pabst Blue Ribbon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure that has to be what it is. You know? I am, as you can see, tall as hell. I am 6'6". And I don't know how I like it. Because y'all ask stupid questions to tall people. You know what I mean? Like, I hate when I'm in the store minding my own business. Somebody asks me to get shit off the top rack for them. I'm like, I don't work here. See, like, that's you? Like, look, lady, I don't work here.
The top shelf.
Yeah. What'd you say, the middle shelf, huh? Y'all gonna make this 30 minutes go so much easier. I love y'all already, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm like, look, I don't work here, lady. I don't ask you to get shit off the bottom rack for me. My back hurt like the hell, you know what I'm saying? People always ask me, is my dad real tall? And I'm like, do it look like I know my dad? Y'all can laugh at that, it's cool. It's okay, I'm all right. I feel like I'm well adjusted, it's all right, you know what I'm saying? I've learned to deal with it. Oh my God, they was like, oh, I feel so bad. Like, don't feel bad for me, man. These are just jokes. I really don't know them though. How y'all doing in wherever you streaming, man? This is hard. You should turn one of them cameras around and show them what I'm dealing with. You know, it's not messy. I'm a nerd, as you can tell by this luxurious Star Wars jacket. If everybody else didn't get to see it, this is the dopest jacket you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah!
It is. I know. That's why I bought it. I'm a nerd, man. I'm like what they call a nerdy thug, though. You know, like I know way too much about comic books, and I'll beat you up if you try to make fun of me for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will rob you, but I'll run away like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that shit. Can't catch me when I'm Naruto running. You know what I'm saying? It's anime jokes, I'm sorry. She gets it. She's like, I watched the anime too. Any Dragon Ball fan, man, I feel like she probably watched. You watched Dragon Ball before? You know what that is?
Yeah!
I believe it's like the only person, the dude fixing the cameras, is the guy that watches Dragon Ball. That's awesome. I have the Konami code tattooed on my wrist. For those that don't know, that's up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. That's how you get 30 men in Contra.
Yeah!
Isn't it BA?
Nah,
You sure?
different code. Different code.
For unlimited lives?
Different code.
Oh man.
You're gonna argue me
Unlimited
down right
lives,
now.
life.
It's up, up, down, down, left, right, BA.
Huh.
This dude just died actually. We just gonna scrap that joke out.
I only needed one life.
You only needed one? Nah, man, I would like to have 30. Could you imagine if we had like extra men like as human beings right now? Like you just like pick up a mushroom, eat that shit, you get one extra life like in Super Mario Brothers or something? Like would you not just like run people off the road on purpose just cause? Like I hate that crap. Like why are you breaking so much? You just light tap him into the guardrail. It's like he got 2 more lives left. It's okay. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Woo, this is tough. I'm messing around, man. I can't even remember the joke I was about to do because my man questioned me on the code. It's all good. I'm scared to go to jail for obvious reasons, but mainly because I got a punk ass beard. You know what I'm saying? I can't go to jail with this beard. You know, like I ain't got a beard like my man right here. Like that just is majestic, it's strong, you know what I'm saying? Your beard, man, you gotta, it's okay, but it still covers your whole face. Like this is all I get is this little, whatever this is.
Wait 30 more years.
Hey, I tried. It ain't coming, man, I don't know, man. I done tried to grow it out, it comes out real patchy, you know? But I can't go to jail with this, man. Like I was in the military for 10 years, you know what I mean? You don't have to clap, I ain't do it for you. But now I was in the military for 10 years, you know, and like I thought I was gonna get out and grow this thick, luxurious beard, and this is all I got. I can't go to jail with this shit. Sitting there with my cellmate, he's like, man, you got a real supple jaw, man. Like I don't want, like no sir, like please leave my jaw alone. Like I don't want to do this. Like I can't, like I'm so scared to go to jail. I follow my jailhouse rules at home. You know, like you ever been like at the house, you taking a shower, nobody else is home, and you drop the soap? First, no, I do. I dropped the soap before. First thing I did, nah, man, I don't even know where you buy that at. Like, you've been to jail before if you know about the soap on the rope. You follow my jailhouse rules at the house too. You know what I mean? It's like, I need this rope, man, just in case I drop this.
No, I had a boss that went to jail. I gave him a soap on the rope to go with it.
That would have been my last act, was be to fire you before I went to jail. It's like, get him the fuck out of here. But nah, man, I took a shower. You know, I'm at the house, just chilling, nobody there. I'm like, let me give me a good shower in. You know, drop the soap. First thing I did was open the curtains and make sure nobody was.
Bend at the knees.
Nah, exactly. You'll never been at the waist to pick the soap up. You bring it back to you with your foot and you been at the knees. You ain't trying to get raped by no ghost. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who here. I'm not trying to have that shit happen. That junk is crazy. How many of y'all got kids? I'm pretty sure everybody in here, y'all are old enough. He was like, ooh. It's okay, how many kids you got, sir? 3? Okay. They old, they up in age, y'all got some young ones or something, or like?
Oldest one, 48.
Okay. What's the youngest one?
38.
Oh, dang, okay, so that's about my age. I'm 37. You know what I mean? Y'all might not believe it just because, you know, black don't crack, man. That's a real thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's actually true. That's the one stereotype that is real. Now, I smoked out, shot at people. Now, let me stop. I'm kidding. But I have a 13-year-old son. You know, kids say, you know when kids are like younger, they say real crazy stuff sometimes. You know what I mean? I ain't said I'm in trouble. Yeah, he's 6'1" at 13. I don't even know what to feed him. Like, it was like I had to go out and like kill deers by hand and stuff just to feel like he's an animal. He's like, it's crazy. But now, like, you know, kids, you know, when they're a lot younger, they say real crazy. They just say whatever come to mind. You know, I was watching my son one time, and I had my goddaughter with me. She was 2 years old. He was 6 at the time. I go to change her diaper. Didn't notice that my son was watching me over my shoulder change her diaper. I was like, man, get out of here, you little pervert. Send him to his room, you know. A couple hours passed, no sounds coming out of his room, nothing. That show you how terrible of a parent I am. I ain't checked on my son in hours, but it's neither here nor there, you know what I mean? I go check on him, he's just sitting in the middle of the floor, not playing with toys or nothing. I was like, son, what's wrong? Looks up at me with those big old eyes, he was just like, Dad, why do girls' butts go all the way to the front? I was like, what the fuck? Like, what are you supposed to say in that moment? You know what I'm saying? As a parent, you gotta think quick, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, son. Girls are full of shit, so they need more room to poop. You dig? Like, I didn't know what to tell you. He took it to heart, too. His teacher sent him home with a note. Was like, your son said I had a front butt. I was my bad, lady. I didn't know what to tell him. My son is cool, man. I took him on tour with me. I'm a lot better on tour. I took him on tour with me, and we went to Texas. And it had been like the most religious town in Texas I'd ever seen in my life. You know, Texas is a weird place already, but it's like they got like, this town had nothing but signs that said things about Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool, whatever. But every like road sign, whatever, had something about Jesus on it. But Jesus loves you, you know what I'm saying? Jesus, you know, died for your sins, all this stuff. Everywhere. You get to the end of the town, and the last sign in the town was big. It was huge, big billboard right before you get out of town. It was just like, hey, Jesus didn't tap out. He loves you, you know? But it was like, you ever watched UFC before? Now they write tap out in the UFC. Like, that's how it was written on the sign. And I was like, that's cool. Because Jesus didn't tap out. but his hands were nailed down. So I'm just saying, like, they, y'all ain't going to church tomorrow. She found that funny as hell. I love it. He didn't like it too much, but it's okay. He was like, not at all, man. I love Jesus. I'm sorry. And when the joke at Jesus' expense, I'm just saying, he may have wanted to tap out, just couldn't. Let's move on. Let's talk, white folks. I got questions because TV be making y'all look kind of crazy, and I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are real cool people. So I just got a few questions about things I've seen on TV that I don't understand that y'all might know the answers to. Why do y'all keep going to Jurassic Park? I don't understand. Like, how many T-Rex related deaths is it gonna take you to stop going to Jurassic Park? Why don't y'all wear family reunion T-shirts? I thought it made it easier to, like, you know, talk to your cousin and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we don't want to talk to them.
Like, I understand, because I got some fine-ass cousins, too, but we wear jerseys at our family reunion. It's just like, hey, put your jersey back on. We on the same team. Like, stop playing. You know what I mean? Why y'all wear flip-flops everywhere?
Stay put.
I just thought it was because y'all didn't have to run from nothing, like, ever. You know what I mean? Like, y'all not scared of shit. You ever tried to run in flip-flops and that flip-flops back and you, like, scrape your toe? And you can't do that. That's why I always wear sneakers, because I need to be able to run at any moment. Like, it's like, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I got to skedaddle real quick.
God meant you to running to put a lion behind you.
What's up?
God meant you to running to put a lion behind you.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Or a dinosaur.
That was correct.
That's why y'all wasn't surviving Jurassic Park right there. You was in the park with flip-flops on, pterodactyl came, snatched you up, it's over with. You'd have had some Jordans on, you'd have been out of there. I'm just saying. Goddamn Etonics or something, I don't know. British Knights. What was we talking about? Oh, y'all was asking y'all questions. Why do action heroes walk away from explosions like there's not death and destruction happening behind them and shit? How you walk away from slow motion or something like that? Like, I was in Iraq, like, explosions sound extravagant as hell in movies. In real life, that is the scariest thing I've ever heard or felt in my life. Like, I get scared when I open a can of biscuits. You know what I mean? That is like the most scariest thing in your house ever. You ever tore that paper off and it didn't pop? That's just like a cooked grenade. You're just like, oh my God. I take a spoon and like hit one of the seams and turn my back to it. Like, I'm not. Crap, make you pee on yourself, man. But yeah, there's a dude that could just walk off slowly as fire and crap. Nah, man, I don't believe it. I don't trust it at all. I got white boy wasted the other day. That's what they call it, apparently. For those that don't know what white boy wasted is, white boy wasted is when you get so drunk you don't know what happened to you in the past, present, or future. You just black out. I like to say white out. You know what I'm saying? White people, y'all like to play games to get drunk. You know what I mean? Y'all play like beer pong and flippy cup and kings. See, older white people don't. I'm telling you, the younger motherfuckers, they on a whole nother level. They on a whole, she know. So you in college? Are you in college? What, how old are you? Oh, but you done been to a party where they done played some crazy. What's your favorite drinking game? I know you got one. Just because your parents here, don't worry, it's cool. You 25 now, you know what I'm saying? They can't do nothing. What are they gonna do? Kick you out? You live with your parents still? If you live with your parents still, don't tell me nothing. Just act like I'm not even talking to you. But if you don't live with them no more, that ain't that, man. Like,
She's getting evicted next week.
and it might be quicker if you tell me one of these drinking games. I'm just saying, like, it's okay. You seen them play though. I know you have. Don't like. It's okay. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna come back to you though. You gonna have to just think of something. Nah, y'all play like beer pong and flippy cup and kings. Like, black people don't do that. It's like, hand me that drink. I win. Like, that's the game. So, like, why I gotta sink your battleship tonight to get messed up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to drink. And then they like to wait, like these frat boys, they like to wait for the first person to fall asleep. And they do something messed up to them.
Yeah.
They just be like, hey, Bill, Steve's asleep. Let's draw dicks on his face. Like, why? Like, why? I don't understand. Like, if I come to your party and I'm the first person to fall asleep, like, do something cool for me. Just be like, hey, Bill, Stef's asleep. Let's fix his credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, co-sign on the car with me or something. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got time for daggone dicks on my face, man. I don't. This is awesome. I don't know, like, how much fun y'all are having, but I am enjoying myself immensely. So much so that I have to look at my phone to figure out what I'm talking about. Man, I am, I'm jealous of, like, other races, because they got cool holidays. They ain't no, like, real cool black holidays and nothing. Like, y'all got cool drinking holidays, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mexicans have, like, Cinco de Mayo, and I'm pretty sure they don't even know what the hell happened on May 5th. They know they get fucked up on Cinco de Mayo, like, drinking. Irish people get, like, St. Patrick's Day. It's the day to drink green beers, get fucked up. Like, you'll never see this in my community. Like, oh man, bro, I'm so fucked up. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Like, that's not how it works. He didn't fight for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have nothing, like, there's no cool drinking holidays for us, and I'm mad. It's Juneteenth, but we don't drink on that. Barbecue, man, you know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing, like, I don't even want to get into it, right? Oh my gosh, he said Juneteenth. At least you know about it, though, sir. I applaud you for that. It's like he knew what day that was, but this is tough, man. Y'all are, it's interesting, at least to see. I knew it was gonna be interesting, but not so much. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure y'all out. I think it's this guy right here. He's like, he's stonewalling. He's like, I'm not laughing at shit you saying. Like, I don't care what you talking about. You, man. With the polo tie on, man. I see.
It's like I'm watching a comedian on TV.
It's like
the
you're.
same thing I do. I don't know how to watch comedy. I appreciate it.
You just laugh. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, however you feel. Like,
I don't think the comedians on TV are funny either, though.
I know this. I love him, man. I freaking love him. Already. It's okay, man. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's comedy is subjective. You know what I'm saying? We're not about to have this debate right now because I'm supposed to be doing jokes and shit. But, you know, so if you ain't fucking with me, it's cool. Like, I don't care.
I love comedy.
Is that your wife?
She's my girlfriend.
Girlfriend? Okay, how long y'all been together? 4 days?
Like,
4 years. What's taking you so long, bro?
I didn't want to have the wrong answer.
Huh?
I didn't want to have the wrong answer.
You didn't want to have the wrong answer. So you don't know by now? It's been 4 years, bro. Like, you ain't got that question answered yet? I mean, you didn't want to laugh, so now we making this about you. Fuck it.
We just had a New Year's, so.
Oh, New Year. You said New Year's, so by New Year's she gave you the ultimatum. Is that what you said? What happened, darling? Why? See what I'm saying? See what happens when you laugh? You would have laughed. I'd have left you alone. But now it's about you. So, let's see. Like, what's taking so long, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what did you need an answer to? Like, she was just the right one? Like,
It's because I'm a Hawks fan.
You shouldn't be. That's terrible. I wear this hat just because I like to wear hats from Atlanta, not because I like the teams. Yeah, you tried, but it's okay. You can't get out of this. You should just ask her right now. Nah, let me stop. I'm gonna leave you alone, boss. I'm gonna leave you alone.
I'll ask her. Can you pick up the check? Is that okay?
See, that definitely will get you by yourself real quick. Like, it's okay, man. Why you? Okay. Now I'm done telling you. Why do you think he hasn't asked you? Do you want him to ask? Are y'all worried about marriage and shit? Y'all just kicking it right now. Oh man, that was.
We're modern. We're a modern family.
Oh yeah. Y'all got kids?
Dogs.
Huh?
3 dogs.
Dogs. See. Only white people can say we got a family and it's just you and dogs. And that's it. Like, you can't do that, man. Yoshee, you stuck up here. See, I needed you earlier, Yoshee, because I was trying to figure out like what jokes am I gonna tell that they're gonna be fucking with. And obviously it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. I needed your help. See, they stopped paying attention to me and shit. Like, it was like whatever. God dog, man. What was we talking about? Oh yeah. How long? So y'all been dating 4 years. What was y'all first date like? Like, was it cool?
Actually, it's a long story.
And I don't need it to be long. I just needed you to tell me whether it was good or bad. Like,
It was good.
was it? I mean, I guess y'all still together.
I
So-
mean, she came over and hasn't left since, so.
Wait, he just served you up like you.
That's okay.
She was like, I'm like that. I did that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Nah, man.
You got free rent for like a year, so.
Oh.
For you.
He's just putting you out there now, man. Ain't asked you to marry you, but he just tell all your dirt though. Like, it's kind of garbage. It's trash, bro.
This is like therapy.
Is it?
We may need this.
I'm saying, do you want to get married? Do you want to get married? Don't try to now, cause she said it like that. Like either you do or you don't.
We're modern. Like what's the at this point?
You ain't modern. You have a bolo tie and a cowboy hat on. You motherfucker. You're not modern at all. Just because you got a cell phone don't mean nothing. Like you're not modern.
I'll
Try to run that. Like the hell out of here. Where the fuck you try to use that twice? I was like, stop it. Like, just stop it. You rode a horse up here. Like,
The horse was out there.
Anyway, right now I'm just grasping at straws. So I just knock something down.
I love it.
Do you? I feel like we you know what I'm saying, you're gonna buy me a beer later, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't, I feel like you should. You know
She's
what I mean?
picking up the checks.
Oh, that's right. So I mean,
modern.
look here, man. I got 4 seats in my car. I will take her. Just make you angry. She won't go nowhere. Trust me. I'm terrible at this. What was we talking about? Y'all first date, yeah. So what's the most memorable thing that he did on y'all date? Y'all first date? Can't even remember it. That's funny. You did nothing remarkable.
She doesn't want to tell you probably.
I like how you put words in your mouth. That's cool. What's one thing that, okay, let me test you. What's one thing that she did remarkable on that first date? What's one thing that you remembered and stuck with you to this day? You, not her. If he remembers something, that's why you haven't got ass yet.
She was the aggressor. She put the moves on me.
That's true. He's really
That sounds
shy.
familiar. That sounds real familiar.
He's very shy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like he's not, man. You know what I mean? He just don't like to laugh, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
I like to laugh.
I just haven't said anything relevant to you. What's relevant to you? What do you want to talk about? So I'm making this show about you, sir.
He'll laugh at his own jokes.
What type of jokes do he tell? You got like dad jokes and shit?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have any dad jokes?
I do, but they're like,
Those are my favorite.
they low-key racist as hell. Like, I'm not even go for it.
I don't think you can tell those.
And they're racist to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes it even worse. Them the only ones, I don't know why I know bad, like, black jokes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't be telling, but I know. Like, I know what, like, what's white in 12 inches? Nothing. Exactly. Nothing is white in 12 inches. It's impossible, like a perfect circle in nature. Like, you can't. I have a real bad black one, but I don't know if I want to tell it because I feel like you'll tell your friends.
Hey,
You said tell it. Can I tell it? I'm gonna ask the black delegation in the back real quick. Can I tell this joke right fast so I get the fuck out the set? Nah, man, because I feel like y'all gonna be mad at me and y'all gonna take my black card and shit. But It's so good, but it's so terrible. Like at the
Just remind me
same
what happened to
time.
Michael Richards.
Like I want to tell it so bad. All right, I'm gonna tell it, but if you, I promise you, don't laugh extremely hard at this. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to. Yeah, they really haven't. So you know, it's okay. I mean, because like I said, I do this for a living, but I was like, I just can't. Like today, I don't think I was just prepared for what I walked into in Charlton's. You know what I'm saying? But the wings were delicious. That's all I know. So I'm here. So what's you cook those, bro? Are you Charlton?
No, not Charlton, but the Mexican did.
As with the rest of America, goddamn it. Hey. Do y'all have like a crawl space for him when Lamigra comes and shit? Like, oh shit. That's messed up, man. Oh, the joke. So, God damn it, I really don't want to tell this joke. What's the difference between a bike and a black person? A bike, like a bicycle. This hurts so bad. A bike doesn't sing when you put chains on it. That shit is terrible. I told you. I told you. You wanted to hear it. So a white guy told me that at a party one time. See, I knew he would find it funny. You wanna know why? Because I thought that when I heard it, it hurt so bad that it was funny. I was like, I can't even punch you in the face because it's like it's funny on a fucking like lowercase level. Y'all are some progressive white people. Y'all like woke. Y'all woke as shit because then nobody laughed at that bitch. Like he smiled a little bit, but that was that's the first thing he smiled at since I've been up here. Yeah, like I was at the party and the dude, he just looked like, I was just like, you look like you want to tell me something. And I was like, whatever you want to tell me, I'll give you free reign. Just say whatever you want to say to me. He told me that, and I died. I don't know why I laughed so hard, and I told it, and I wish I hadn't. I'm sorry, whoever he's streaming to. That was terrible. Exactly. I'm trying to figure it out now, like how to close, because I really need to get the hell off the stage. Because I just wish I hadn't told that joke now. But they asked me, you gotta tell it now. And as soon as I tell the shit, now everybody want to be quiet. Like, I ain't paid myself that. I can't even paint. You know what I'm saying? Know how to mop, but Jesus Christ.
You know any mother-in-law jokes?
Do I know who?
Mother-in-law jokes?
Mother-in-law jokes? No, I just don't like them. Nah. That's true. I was though, and when I wasn't too fond of my mother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? She was just, she treated me like she treated her daughter, which was like a child. I ain't like that shit. But I don't have no jokes for that, so let's keep it moving. I don't have no jokes for much right now, goddamn. I'm still reeling off telling that terrible joke I just told that y'all wanted me to tell so bad. Don't awe me right now, man. I'm still grown. I'm all right. I'm not gonna cry about it till later when I leave. Nah, man. We was talking about dating and stuff, like, you know, me being a nerd. Like, I just got rid of my Velcro wallet. You know what I'm saying? You can't be sexy with a Velcro wallet. You know, it's impossible. Like, imagine like y'all went on y'all first date like y'all did. He took you out to dinner. Did y'all have like, was it like candlelight and all this? What was it like? How was the dinner?
It was a group.
Set the scene.
It was a group.
It was a group? Oh, y'all went on a group? Y'all bored. Imagine he took you out on your own, just like, I'm about to take my girl out, you know, show her something nice candlelight dinner, tablecloth, you know what I'm saying?
Like tonight.
Yeah, kind of, I mean, you know, just not as much ketchup. You know? And like, the check comes. You trying to be nice and go Dutch, you know what I mean? He's like, nah, babe, I got it. Like that shit, that's the most unsexy sound in the world. I guarantee you your vagina is as dry as that Velcro sound. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all not having sex out there, nothing's going down after that. Like you can't be sexy with Spider-Man on the outside of your wallet. That's all I'm saying. I had to get rid of it. You know? She was like, unless it's full of money, then it's what it is. You know? You like Spider-Man? I do too. See, we relating. You better watch out. You better ask him before now.
That was the first gift I got. Spider-Man watch.
You don't like Spider-Man.
I don't like Spider-Man.
What do you like besides, you know what I'm saying, roping steer? You know what I'm saying?
You like the rodeo.
I don't know why we're still talking to each other. Like, I don't understand. I'm captivated by you, sir. I don't know why.
I think you're best friend material. I think we are best friend material.
Yeah, we are. We are, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though you don't find me funny at all.
I know.
Oh, yeah. If you like me, that's cool. Please get me off here. I'm not going yet. I'm just saying, we're still talking. I'm still in. I want to know about you. Yeah. Who put that peacock embroidery on your shirt?
I bought this on the internet like this. It's a brand new to me shirt. I'm a hipster.
I didn't know you're not.
I bought it right on my telephone.
You're a cowpokester. That's true. It's not a thing. I gotta stop making fun of you, man. I'm gonna get the hell out of here, man, because this has been semi-successful, and that's saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I did enjoy myself, and I love this place. Hopefully, when I come back, if I ever come back, you know, I will have better stuff for you. I'm not really. It's okay though. But anyway, it's been real, y'all. Stef Darnell.
All right, everybody, that's Stef Darnell. Let's give him a nice round of applause. All right, cool. We got Mr. Yoshee So going to come up and do a stand-up comedy for you, and he'll be closing out the evening. We do this every weekend, every Saturday, so if you want to come on out, tell your friends we're going to have stand-up comedy and music every single weekend. So, original content. Make sure you tell your friends.
He's setting up the camera for me. How are you guys doing?
Yeah!
Yes, give it up for yourselves. You guys been watching this all night? How long you guys been here? How long you guys been here?
We got here at about 6:15.
Nice, cool. You guys live in the area?
We live in Duluth.
Oh, nice, awesome.
That's not too far.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. I do a show in Duluth as well, up at Eddie Owen Presents, the Red Clay Music Foundry. Yeah. I just did a comedy show there last night. So I did comedy there.
The red,
Comedy on the Clay.
yes.
Yep.
You know, with something.
Yeah. I do it in downtown Duluth. So we don't have a next date, but it's probably like every month or so.
Cool.
Yeah. So
It's a clean comedy, right?
it is clean. It's clean comedy. What I'm doing tonight is not going to be clean comedy. We're going to get nice and dirty. It's going to be nice and dirty. I'm going to cater this. I'm going to cater this to the people who are in the crowd because that's the best way to do comedy. See, I love it. There's people like loving on each other. Anybody here in love? Yes. You're in love. I love it. I'm actually really just excited to be here because I'm tired of my kids. Anybody here feeling that way? Like I recently just left my kids and I just told them, hey, I'm going to Chuck E. Cheese. And the reason I told them I was going to Chuck E. Cheese because I wanted to destroy their dreams the same way they've destroyed mine, right? Like, and I just told them right at night, just so they can think about it right when they're going to bed. It's like, I'm going to Chuck E. Cheese, bye-bye. And that's why I'm here now. That's why I'm here. So my kids are fun. I live in Johns Creek, so I don't see a lot of black people. So it's exciting to see a couple. Thank you, Steph and ma'am in the back. Where are you from? What's your Crayola mix? What are you mixed with? You're where? Creole? White and French. All right, cool. That's a cool mix. That's success. That mixes with success right there. I am mixed with black and black as hell. That's my mix. That is my mix. It's just what I am. It's just what it is. I am. Anybody here? No, I don't mind you. I love musicians. How long you been doing music, my man? How long you been doing music? I feel like I've seen you before.
Playing music?
Yeah, playing music.
I've been playing for 50-something years, but I've only been playing after a couple.
Nice. I like musicians because they're so dedicated to their art, and they'll never stop. That's what's good. That's good. Comedians should try being as dedicated as musicians, but we only get 5. Here's a comedian's career. We do 5 minutes intervals for the first 5 years. We don't do anything else till after 5 years. So that's just what it is. I know this is turning more into a TED Talk than a comedy show, but I promise you we'll get to the funny. I'm just setting the stage. You guys are not married. Can I give you guys a secret to a long-lasting relationship? The secret to a long-lasting relationship is not to be honest 100% of the time. That's how you keep it spicy. Here's how I know this. I know this because me and my lady, we were having Asian the other day, and she asked me, she catches me daydreaming, and she's like, hey babe, what are you thinking about right now? It's like, all right, let me be honest in this one moment and tell her exactly what I'm thinking. I was like, babe, I'm thinking about watching little Jewish kids roll down MLK Boulevard singing the old Negro spiritual from the windows to the walls so the sweat drop down my matzo balls. She was just asking about appetizers. So I got myself a miso sari soup, because that was terrible. But she can't be honest with me either. She can't be honest with me. We were watching Fast and Furious Return of the Jumanji the other day, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson comes on television. And I know what you ladies are thinking. Yes, he's a very good looking guy. I get it. But I asked her, I was like, hey babe, what do you think about The Rock? What do you think about The Rock? Without skipping a beat, she says, I'll bang him, make you watch, and take notes. Wait, what? What? The banging part, I get. He's an attractive man. But as if though I'm in the corner, with the legal pad. Hey, Rock, I don't think that's where you put the people's elbow. So, I don't know if you guys know what The Rock is cooking, but he is power driving my wife. And I am not happy about it. I did not take it well at all. I didn't take it well. I didn't take it so well that we don't even play rock, paper, scissors in my house anymore. We just call it asshole, paper, scissors from here on out. From here on out. I do not like it. I'm a jealous man. I know you're trying to get me right in the, right in the thing. Can I take this off and walk with it? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm used to moving it away from it. All right, cool. Let's get controversial real quick. Anybody here got parents? Yeah? Cool. Anybody here got parents who aren't proud of them? Nice. My parents aren't proud of me. My parents aren't proud of me the same way black people aren't proud of Kanye West right now. Yeah, you one of us, but we're not happy about it. Because here's the thing, I recently told my father that I was doing comedy. And he's like, you're telling me you want to make people laugh. Joke, ha, ha, he. Is this what you want to do? As you guys can tell, my father's Irish. No, he's not Irish, but he's a butt for not believing in my dreams. You know what I mean? Like, my father just is like a very, very proud African man. Very proud African man who believes Africans do everything better. It's just what he believes. Africans do everything better. And he used to come up to me and was like, son, how come there's a coming to America, but there's no going back to Africa? Dad, I think that's called The Deported. And that went straight to DVD and not TSA. Because the thing, like, my father just, he just believes Africans are everything better, but he's also like one of those people, like, just like most fathers, he has his own like little issues or whatever. And I used to live in Decatur, and I don't know if you guys know, but Decatur is the lesbian capital of the world. Yes, you didn't know that? Yes, yes. Did you know that? Anybody else? No, nobody goes? Yep, Decatur, Georgia is the lesbian capital of the world. Hands down. Yes, it is. She knows. She definitely knows. Yes. Yes, yeah. Decatur is the lesbian capital of the world. And my father is just very proud African, and he comes to visit me, and when we were living there, it was the winter time. And when he comes to visit me, he wanted to go shopping for some boots. I was like, all right, Dad, let's go shopping for some boots. And he finds a pair of boots that he wants. And he's just super excited about it. He puts his hands on it, but his hands are met by another pair of hands that belongs to a very large lesbian woman. They both wear size 12s. And my father looks at this lesbian woman. He's like, you cannot have the puss and the boots. No. He got the boots, guys. He got the boots. He worked hard for the boots. But I do like living in the suburbs. Here's my favorite. Like, I like you guys look like all suburban people. Like, you guys look like my HOA meetings. Like, seriously. Like, this is what it looks like normally for the most part. Because I get it. Like the HOA is just like a secret society to talk shit about you in front of your face and then make you pay dues about it. That's pretty much how they operate. Because I got one of those dreaded things from the HOA. Anybody get those letters from the HOA? Like, they don't want to tell you to your face, so they put it in the letter. And I got this letter from the HOA, and basically it was a long, like, 2-page letter that, in summary, basically said, cut your fucking grass. That's pretty much what it said, but it had to say it in two pages. That's what it had to say. It had like property value, all kinds of stupid names and just vernacular. I was like, okay, I get it. And then it was signed Yoshee, which is me, HOA president. So I was fucking up my own place. I didn't realize that I was making our neighborhood look bad. So I'm not only a resident, I'm also the president. So here's the thing about me. I do have kids. My kids are mixed, so they look like the Golden State Warriors. Anybody here? All right, no basketball fans. That's okay. I'll let that sink in for you guys. My kids look like the Golden State Warriors. The thing I'm doing now, I'm at a stage in my life where, like, my littlest one, do you guys have any kids? No kids. Good. Wait, do not do that. Do not rush into that. That's my lesson for you guys. Don't rush into kids. My youngest one, we're going through this phase now where my youngest one is learning how to use the potty. And he's a mixed kid. It's just what it is. Mixed kid learning how to use the potty. And like, number one is easy, right? Number one is just Cheerios. He's a boy. Just Cheerios. You just figure it out. You just aim and shoot, right? Number two is a little bit more difficult, right? And so he's in the bathroom and I'm in the bathroom with him, right? I'm the man. I got to teach him how to use the bathroom. So he's doing number two, and he wipes and he looks at the evidence, looks at me, looks at the evidence, looks at me and says, "Daddy, this looks like you." Shit. And in this moment, I'm asking myself, how do I make this a teachable moment? Like, I was like, all right, just keep wiping until it looks like your mom. So he kept doing that. If it looks like Drake, it was dirty. It was very dirty. But we cleaned him up, and he looks like Ariana Grande now. So That's all that matters. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Thank you. I'm currently I'm a soccer coach right now. Anybody here play soccer?
I don't play it.
But used to? Okay, awesome. Yeah. Here's the thing about soccer in the suburbs that I hate to break it to you guys, but your kids suck at soccer. They're not good at it at all. They're not good at it. I know. I've been coaching for 3 years. These suburban kids can't play for shit. Here's how I know that they can't play. I recently just had my team, and we were just hanging around on the field, and we were just playing around with the ball, right? And I see this other group of kids, what I call the can kids, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, right? And I see these group of kids, right? And I see the coach literally throw a ball into the group of can kids, right? And it looks like a YouTube video, like a trick shot. They're doing all kinds of just dribbling, all kinds of just dope stuff, right? So I'm like, all right, let me see if I just throw the ball in the middle of my little group of suburban kids. I throw the ball in the middle of them. This one kid literally goes, hey, coach, look, I pooped a soccer ball. Yeah. Timmy's not gonna fucking make it in soccer. He's an idiot. And they wonder why they keep getting their asses beat by kids from Buford Highway. You know what I'm saying? This is why. Because they suck. They're not good. Here's the thing. Kids in the suburbs, they don't struggle. There's no struggle. When I moved to the suburbs, I thought I was gonna raise free-range organic kids. That's not what happened. Found out I'm raising weak-ass Wi-Fi kids. Here's how I know this, because as soon as my kids get outside the Wi-Fi range, they buzz and come back in the house. You guys have one of those? They literally was like, I told your ass to get outside. And then somehow, some way, you're coming back inside. And here's the thing, I love my kids, but I feel like their love language is data. And guess what? I'm fucking running out of data, right? That's all they care about. So I had to cut the internet just to get affection. You guys know about that? Yeah. Been there, done that. Yeah, it's amazing. Because here's the thing, I love raising my suburban kids, but I realize that they're not really prepared for the world as I thought they would be. My kids have been in the suburbs pretty much all their lives, right? But how do I say this? They know math, but they don't know shit about roaches. Nothing about roaches. I didn't realize this until my kids saw a roach. And as a collective, I have 3 of them. They're like, Daddy, can we keep them? I was like, wait, what? They've never seen a roach before. And so I was like, all right, I guess you can. And so now they take them to the roach park and, walk them every once in a while. I just realized I'm raising weak-ass Wi-Fi kids. That's the lesson there. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Anybody here working on themselves? Yes. Work on yourself. I'm so, I've been reading Oprah and Gail. I'm into working on myself. This year, it's the year of me, okay? Year of me. I'm working on myself. I recently got into watching this show on Netflix called Marie Kondo Tidying Up. Anybody? She got real smiley. She was like, yeah, I know about that tidying up because I got a dirty ass man at home. I see. That's what that meant right there. This show is great. It's called Marie Kondo Tidying Up. It's on Netflix. And the basic concept is this little Japanese lady. She comes in your house and she basically teaches you how to clean up your house, right? And the concept is real simple. You go in your closet, you get something out, you hold it up, and you ask yourself, does this bring me joy? And if it does not bring you joy, you get rid of it. That's it.
It's not my tax return?
It's right? It's that simple, right? So that's what I did. I went in my closet, got something out, I held it up. I was like, does this bring me joy? And now they're up for adoption, guys. Just this week, they were assholes. Just this week. I was like, why can you kids not get it right?
Mine are grown up.
Are they? I can't wait.
They ain't that grown up.
How old are they? Are they living at the house?
One of them's back.
One of them's bad. Hey, they can't all make it. They can't all make it. That's what I've learned. Here's how I know this. Here's how I know that all my kids aren't gonna make it. My son is now into things that like he thinks are cool, but they're not cool at all. My son's into this thing called the splashback. Ma'am, do you know what the splashback is? Yeah, the splashback is when you do number 2, you let it drop, and then the water hits you on the booty hole.
Oh, I've heard.
Yes. Oh, it's disgusting, right? Disgusting, right? But my son is super duper into this thing, so much so that he calls me into the bathrooms, has his hands wrapped around his legs, both butt cheeks, inside the water, like his own personal bidet, right? Just nasty. And all I can hear is like my father's voice in the background. This Negro's not going to make it. So someone is going to community college. And probably is going to have a neck tattoo and or drive an Uber at 40. So, or all of the above. That's why the kids are living at home these days. Because there ain't shit. No, kids are great. 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 I want to make sure I don't get sued in the future. What else I wanted to work on? I just turned 40. Give it up for me. Just turned 40. Yeah. Just turned 40. Yeah. Just turned 40. Had to take that test that you have to get when you turn 40. Oh, you don't know that test that you have to get when you're 40? There's this test that you have to get when you turn 40, right around 40. It's called the butthole test. And basically, you got to go to your doctors and, make it happen. But here's the thing. I didn't realize that, there was such a process to get a prostate exam. Basically, that's what it is. It's a prostate exam. I didn't know there was such a process to get a prostate exam. So I've never done it before. So I was like, hey, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to get to pick my doctor. Because if it's going to happen, I want him to at least be attractive enough that I'd be okay with it if something happens, okay? Just in case. So I went through Google reviews and I found me the best looking fucking person I could possibly think of if I was gay. If I was gay, I'd pick the guy and he looked like a 1980s glamour shots looking guy, right? And he had years of experience. I was like, oh yes. This is the guy who I want to make sure gives me the proper prostate exam. And so I find him, I go to the doctor's office, and I get in there, and he walks in with a walker, and he's old as shit. Imagine if Bernie Sanders had an older brother. That's how old this guy is. He's old as hell, and he comes in, I'm like, you are not that picture. So I get catfishing and ghosting now, because that dude did not look like the picture on his Google reviews at all. And I'm sitting in there and he's talking a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm not paying any attention to him because I'm like, you're old as shit. I'm just super nervous at this moment. And so at this point, I have to pull my pants down, bend over, get on the table, and he can sense that I'm nervous, so he comes up to my ear and he's like, hey, don't worry about it. It's free. Wait, you thought I was worried about paying for this? I was worried I was gonna like it. So, that joke is called I Might Be Gay. That's what that joke is called. But I'm not. I found out that night. All right. You guys mind if I try something that I haven't tried in a while? Yeah, okay, thank you. The one person who's my super fan. All right. I used to live in, and not used to, I'm an immigrant. I don't know if I told y'all that or not. Okay, damn. I don't see the other Mexican in here, so. I'm not a Mexican, I'm just saying, I always like to identify all the immigrants just in case. I'm an immigrant, the inside the wall kind, you can't take me out, basically. I've been here for a while. The kind of immigrant where, so I'm originally from Nigeria, and if you guys don't know where Nigeria, think about Africa as like that place, like I'm from that side where like they run faster than you do, but not the side where they run forever. Just let that sink in real quick. All my geography majors will get that. But I'm not like your 35 cents a day African, okay? I'm more like that African that hits you up on email. Like, hello, my name is Prince Akeem, and I have this bank account. So thank you guys for having Hotmail accounts. So I'm your prince that you sponsored, so thank you. Because here's the thing, like, here's what I realized when I came to the States. The beatings in the States that I got from my father was much better than the beatings that I got back in Africa. Here's what I realized about this, and I don't know if you guys know, but back in the day, everybody used to beat the shit out of everybody, especially kids got beatings like all the time. But what I realized is that my beatings weren't as bad because my beatings in Africa were much more complicated. Because, you know, just like any father would be like, hey, go get me a switch, right? Or just go get me something to beat you with. And I lived in a very poor town, and I lived in a place where basically we built our own houses. And so when my father would ask me, hey, go get me something, I would literally go outside of my house and get a piece of stick from my house and then go inside my house to get the beating from my father. You guys ever got beat with your own house? No? All right, I didn't think that would relate with y'all in here in Johns Creek, but I just wanted to share that. See, I knew it wasn't gonna work, but I'm good with it. We're gonna work on it later. All right, let me close on this. I don't even know how long I've been, but I'm gonna close on this. Anybody here have man caves? No? Oh, you guys don't have man? Yeah. I was like, this is the suburbs. I know somebody's got a man cave. I like my man cave. I've had a man cave for a couple years now. My man cave is dope. It's got 70-inch screens, like leather seats, incense, like all of it. It's dope, awesome. And I've had it for all these years, but the only thing I do in my man cave, honestly, is masturbate. That's the only thing I do in my man cave. I mean, that's just the reality of it. I mean, I do other stuff, but that's the majority of what I do in my man cave. But here's the thing, and I don't want to like discourage you guys. All I want to be able to tell you is that when your man is asking you for a man cave, what he's actually asking you for is a masturbation retreat center. That's really what he wants you. That's really what he's asking for. He knows it because he built one, so that's what happens. He's built one for himself. All right, I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. All right, all right, let me try one more thing. You guys mind if I try one more thing and then get out of here? Have you guys had a good time? Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you so much. This has been fun for me. This is in my backyard, so I'll be coming back for more of this. So Stef is like, no, but I'll be coming back for more of this. I like this. I like this. This is my place. My lady knows that I'm like into everything science fiction, like everything science fiction. I'm a nerd. I'm like Stef, super nerd. And we just celebrated our 13-year anniversary a month ago. Yeah, give it up. Appreciate it. You know, it's nighttime and we're about to get freaky. And she comes dressed out in the Princess Leia outfit. And I was like, okay, all right. I'm feeling it, right? And then she proceeds to say, how would you like it if Princess Leia rode your Starship Enterprise? It's like, skrrr. No. Here's the thing. Yes, we're in an interracial relationship, but our fantasies don't mix. That'll never. That's not gonna happen. Because the only way she could correct that statement is, how would you like it if Princess Leia rode your Millennial Falcon? Okay, that's the only way that would have been like an okay situation. You guys did not get the Millennial Falcon joke. That's okay. He's like, yeah, I got it. All right. You are tough. You are tough. She's much easier. You are right. This guy is stone cold. You know what it is? You know what it is? He's laughing on the inside. He's one of those people that just laughs on. He's like,
it's just like,
and that's it.
It's just like I'm at home watching it on TV.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. No, I get it.
I watch comedy all day.
No, but that's what. No, we're just recognizing that you are not an outwardly laughing kind of person, which is okay because everyone's very different. Everyone's very different. So here's the kind of people at comedy shows, especially men. I've been doing comedy for so long. This is how I know. There's men that'll look at their woman, make sure their woman is laughing, and then they're like, okay, I can laugh now. Okay, I can laugh now. Cool. Especially at like the dirtier jokes, because you want to make sure your lady is okay with it. Then you can be okay with it. As the wife of that guy says, yeah, you can laugh, honey. It's the same way, like when white people like look at black people to make sure you can laugh at that black joke that was just made. That's how it is. All right, you guys don't like the race stuff. It's obvious. All right, let me end it on something that I'm pretty sure you guys are not going to enjoy. Hate to set you up for that. I am in an interracial relationship. I'm African, and my wife is from the Middle East, so it's a little explosive. Just a little bit. Like I do what I can not to like tick her off. I'm glad you guys are laughing at that. Because she's here tonight and she might blow this motherfucker up. No, I'm kidding, guys. She's not here. We don't let her drive. You can laugh. It's funny. You can laugh. That's like her favorite joke. She enjoys that joke so much. So she's been happily married to me for 18 years. No, I'm kidding. I love my marriage. Here's what I think. I think marriage is like accepting like the terms and conditions of your iPhone. Like you think you sign up for like 24-hour access to boobies, but what it really means is just 24-hour access to be like, hey, what the fuck you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing now? What are you doing now? That's marriage. So I understand why you're not doing it yet. So take your time. Take your time. I always say, hey, I've been happily married, but I've seen some terrible marriages. And I don't get why people stay in terrible marriages. It's not, you only have one life. And I know this is turning into a psychology session, but make sure you know she's the right one. That's it. And make sure you know he's the right one. This is the same speech that my dad gave me on our wedding night, so I'm just gonna share it with you guys, just so you guys know. There's no jokes there. I'm just saying, make sure you know, and when you know, you'll know when to make it happen. So, all right, I'll end it on one more joke. I feel like I've been saying that this whole time, so let me stop. I'll end it on one more joke. I get to do comedy in a lot of places. And I realize that most people are very proud of where they're from, especially like rural areas. And it's very cool. And you just don't know how proud people are of where they're from. So I did comedy in Canton, Georgia. You guys know Canton, Georgia? Yeah. I did comedy in Canton, Georgia. Come to find out, they don't like being called Cantonese. They do not like it at all. They do not enjoy it one bit. That's it. That's my time, guys. You guys have been awesome. That's exactly how I wanted to end it. On a Cantonese joke. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, Jason. Thank you, man. I have no idea how long I went. Appreciate it.
Everybody, it's Yoshee So. Let's give him another round of applause. I'd like to thank y'all very much for coming out here. I'd like to thank Amanda and Andy for coming out and jamming. We had Zac Denton earlier. We had, who else did we have? We had Zac Denton. I played my father's songs. We had Harvey Glickson. He performed earlier. And we had Stef Darnell. He was our other stand-up comedian. There's Stef, yeah. So make sure you come on out next week. We're going to do this every Saturday night. So tell your friends and family to come on out to Charlton's and be part of your original programming. Thank y'all very much. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Love you, Dad. Thank y'all for watching.